What if we told you that two mysterious green-skinned children appeared out of nowhere in a small English village back in the 12th century, speaking an unknown language and claiming to be from a world with no sun? Were they ancient aliens? Time travelers? Or was it all just a wild, medieval legend? Today, we unravel the fascinating story of the Green Children of Woolpit, diving deep into the ancient texts that documented their arrival, exploring possible explanations for their existence, and examining the theories that have captivated our imagination for centuries. Now, let's get started. The mystery of the Green Children. Imagine it's the 12th century and you're living in the small, quiet village of Woolpit in Suffolk, England. One day, while the villagers are working in the fields, they suddenly come across two children, a boy and a girl, with skin as green as the leaves on the trees. They are wearing strange clothes, speaking an unknown language, and appear to be lost and disoriented. Sounds like the beginning of a gripping sci-fi novel, right? But this bizarre tale is actually based on real events, documented by two well-respected chroniclers from the time, Ralph of Coggeshall and William of Newburgh. So what really happened to the Green Children of Woolpit? Were they from another world, or was there a more logical explanation behind their strange appearance? Let's find out. The chroniclers' accounts. The story of the Green Children of Woolpit has been passed down through generations, and its origins can be traced back to two separate accounts written by Ralph of Coggeshall and William of Newburgh, both of whom were highly respected chroniclers of their time. But who were these chroniclers, and why should we trust their accounts? Ralph of Coggeshall was an English monk and the abbot of Coggeshall Abbey. He was known for his detailed historical accounts, meticulously documenting the events of his time. William of Newburgh, on the other hand, was a 12th century English historian and an Augustinian canon, known for his critical approach to historical accounts. These two chroniclers, separated by hundreds of miles, both documented the story of the Green Children in their works. The fact that two independent, credible sources reported the same story gives it an air of authenticity, making it difficult to dismiss as just another medieval legend. So what did their accounts tell us? The children's arrival. According to the chroniclers, the green-skinned children were discovered by the villagers near a pit used for catching wolves, hence the name Woolpit. The children were clearly distressed and couldn't communicate with the villagers. They were taken in by a local landowner, Sir Richard de Calne, who offered them shelter and tried to help them adjust to their new surroundings. But their strange appearance wasn't the only thing that baffled the villagers. The Green Children refused to eat any food offered to them, and they seemed to be unfamiliar with everyday objects and customs. It was only when the villagers presented them with green beans that they finally started to eat, and gradually they began to adapt to other foods as well. Over time, the children began to lose their green hue, and their skin took on a more natural colour. They also started to learn the local language, allowing them to communicate with the villagers and share their extraordinary story. The children's origins. As the children became more proficient in the local language, they revealed that they came from a place called St. Martin's Land, where everything was green just like them. They described their homeland as being eternally twilight with no sun, and said that they had been herding their father's cattle when they heard the sound of bells and found themselves in Woolpit. But how did they end up in Woolpit? According to their account, they were exploring a mysterious cave when they were suddenly engulfed by a blinding light. When the light faded, they found themselves in the unfamiliar surroundings of the Suffolk village. So, were these children ancient aliens, as some theories suggest? Or were they time travelers who accidentally stumbled into our world? The ancient aliens theory. The story of the Green Children of Woolpit has long been a source of speculation for ancient alien enthusiasts. They argue that the children's green skin, their strange language, and their description of a world with no sun are all indicators of an extraterrestrial origin. But if they were aliens, why did their green skin eventually turn into a normal human color? One theory suggests that their skin was photosynthetic, adapting to the different light conditions on Earth compared to their home planet. As they adjusted to life on Earth, their skin color changed accordingly. But what about their mysterious homeland, St. Martin's Land? Could it be a planet in a distant solar system with an entirely different atmosphere and light conditions? While it's an intriguing possibility, there's no concrete evidence to support this theory. The time travel theory. Another captivating theory is that the Green Children of Woolpit were actually time travelers, accidentally transported to 12th century England from a future Earth. Proponents of this theory point to the children's strange clothes and unfamiliarity with common objects as evidence of a more advanced civilization. But could their green skin be explained by time travel? Some speculate that it may have been a result of environmental factors in their original time period, or perhaps a side effect of the time-traveling process itself. It's a fascinating theory, but just like the ancient aliens hypothesis, there's no concrete evidence to support it, and the mystery remains unsolved. Other explanations. While the ancient aliens and time travel theories are undoubtedly captivating, other, more grounded explanations have been proposed. Some historians and folklorists believe that the story of the Green Children of Woolpit is an exaggerated account of real events, possibly involving children who were orphaned or separated from their family, suffering from malnutrition, which can cause the skin to take on a greenish hue. Alternatively, the story could be a symbolic retelling of the arrival of Flemish immigrants in their region during the 12th century. The green skin could represent their foreignness, while their strange language and customs would reflect the cultural differences between the local population and the newcomers. Popular culture and folklore. 12th century England was faced with numerous social and cultural developments coupled with political upheaval. In this complex and rapidly changing society, folklore played a crucial role in preserving cultural traditions and providing a sense of continuity and identity. Folk tales and legends were passed down through generations, often serving as cautionary tales, moral lessons, or simply as a form of entertainment. The story of the Green Children of Woolpit can be seen as a product of this rich tradition of oral storytelling. As we've mentioned before, it's possible that the tale, in its original form, served as a metaphor for the experiences of outsiders or immigrants arriving in the area and the challenges they faced in adapting to a new culture. Alternatively, the story could have had a more local origin, perhaps as an attempt to explain an unusual or unexplained event in the village's history. Over time, as the tale was retold and embellished, the details may have become more fantastical, ultimately resulting in the captivating legend we know today. Now, let's look at how the story of the Green Children of Woolpit has become a part of popular culture and folklore, inspiring various works of art and literature over the centuries. One notable example is the modern novel The Green Child by Herbert Reed, which reimagines the story in a unique philosophical manner. The tale has also been adapted in numerous other books, short stories, and even stage plays, demonstrating its enduring appeal and the creative inspiration it continues to provide. The Green Children of Woolpit have also appeared in visual art, with paintings and illustrations depicting their mysterious arrival and the bewilderment of the villagers. These artistic interpretations often capture the sense of wonder and mystery that the story evokes, further cementing its place in popular imagination. The story of the Green Children taps into our deep-seated desire to connect with something beyond our everyday existence, whether it's extraterrestrial life, alternate dimensions, or simply the past and future versions of ourselves. It's a reminder that there's still so much we don't know about the world and the cosmos, and that the pursuit of knowledge and understanding is a never-ending journey. So, what do you think? Were the Green Children of Woolpit ancient aliens or time travelers? Or was their story a medieval legend, a symbolic tale, or an account of real events distorted over time? The truth may never be known, but one thing is certain: the mysterious tale of the Green Children has captivated our imagination for centuries. And that's all we have for today, folks. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the past. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.